Hey everyone, it's Frankie. Welcome back. We're starting in a seated position with your hands on your shoulders, rolling back through your shoulders, drawing nice big circles with your elbows, waking up our bodies today, warming up the upper body. Nice deep breaths. You'll reverse the direction of those circles. I hope you're feeling good today and ready for today's upper body session. You'll have your hands on your knees and we'll circle out our head. Half circles rolling through the neck or a whole circle if that feels good for your neck. Nice deep breaths. From there we'll take our fingers, interlock them behind our head, and we'll take a big inhale as we open our chest looking up. And as you exhale, belly button draws in, elbows come close together as you tuck your chin to your chest. Waking up our spine, opening the chest, finding that extension and flexion through the spine. Amazing. We'll take our arms up on an inhale, shoulders stay down, and as you exhale, reach over to one side, trying to keep your hips pressing into the mat. We'll take an inhale as we reach up, exhale over to the other side. This time we'll twist to one side from our rib cage, waking up through the spine, and as you exhale, twist to the other side. Amazing. From there you can stay in a cross-legged position for this next movement, or you can come up sitting on your heels. If that doesn't feel good for your knees, stick with that cross-legged position. Arms by your sides, palms facing forward. We'll take an exhale. Keep your shoulders down as you lift your wrists so that they're in line with your shoulders. Keeping your elbows nice and soft, chest stays open. Whether you're sitting in that cross-legged position or on your heels, you want to maintain that neutral spine. Imagine that string pulling your head up, shoulders stay down. As we exhale, if it feels good for you, you're lifting your hips off your heels. So you're coming high onto your knees. With every exhale, lift the arms, lift the body up. Keeping strong and stable through the core, belly button draws in as you exhale. You can stay high on those knees if it feels good for you, or you can always do this in that cross-legged position. Next time we lift up those arms, can you turn the palms to face inward? We'll take an inhale as we open the arms out. Exhale as you round them in. So keeping soft through the elbows, to work into the chest, into the biceps, into the shoulders. Really good. Draw in your core as you exhale, close the arms. Amazing. If you want, you can add in this hinge from your knees, maintaining that neutral position from the crown of your head down to those knees to really engage the core, feel those legs as you inhale back. Exhale, draw your core in to lift. If that feels like too much, just do it on your knees, but if not, you can hinge back, just moving the arms. Nice deep breaths. Amazing job. Lift it all the way up, palms up. Keeping the arms where they are, we're hinging the hips back, lowering the chest. Exhale to lift, drawing in your belly button. Amazing. Again, if none of this feels good for your knees, you can always do this, just holding your arms up in that seated position. Turn the palms down, lift the arms up. And as you hinge back, you're bending the elbows out wide. Exhale to lift, belly button draws in. Working into the upper back here as you squeeze the shoulder blades together. Really nice. Can you hold in that hinged position, maintaining that neutral spine? Just moving the arms. On an exhale, lift. Can you go single arm, bend the elbow out wide. Shoulders stay down away from the ears, chest stays open. Burning out those shoulders today. You're doing so well. We'll lift all the way up. Create this rounded position with your arms. And on an exhale, you'll lift. Inhale to lower. ensuring your shoulders stay down away from your ears even as you lift those arms. Keeping strong and stable through the core. We'll twist on an exhale. Twist from your ribcage to keep your hip bones pointing forwards. If you want to, we'll add in that hinge from the knees. Open the chest, open the arm to one side. With every exhale, draw in your core to find that twisted motion. If that's too much with the hinge, just do this in a neutral position. If you can, hold back in that hinge, just doing those chest openers. Take whichever option works for you. Nice deep breaths. See if you can hinge back even more. And then lift up nice and tall, roll back those shoulders. We'll come to a seated position again on our heels. Shoulders down away from the ears, elbows out wide. As you exhale, you're pressing your fingertips up to the sky. And as you inhale, elbows out wide. Again, you can do this in a cross-legged position, or you're exhaling, lifting onto your knees, whichever feels better for you. But if you're lifting, you want to draw in your core each time you lift to keep you stable through the rest of the body. If you can, hold high in that kneeling position, just moving the arms. You got this. Nice deep breath, shoulders stay down. Can you interlock the fingers, elbows stay high? Inhale as you dip the hands down. Exhale as you push up. Working into the back of our arms here, our triceps. Keeping those elbows where they are, super high, super strong. Amazing job. Take a roll out of those shoulders. We'll find that sitting on our heels position with our arms out to the side, palms facing up. We'll bend the elbows on that inhale. Exhale to lift the elbows. Keeping the shoulders down, maintaining that neutral position with your spine. If you want, you can add in that lift onto your knees as you exhale up, inhale down. Again, you can always do this in a cross-legged position if it feels better for your knees. But imagine someone pulling those fingertips away from you with every exhale. If you can, hold it at the top, drawing a circle the next time you straighten those arms out. Then you draw a circle back through the shoulder joints. Really nice, rolling the shoulders back. Whether you're seated in a cross-legged position, sitting on your heels or lifted up, can you hold just drawing those circles through the shoulders? Nice deep breaths, drawing the core with every exhale, working through the upper back. You got this. Super, super strong. When you're ready, we'll come down to a cross-legged position. We'll go for a nice stretch, taking your arms up as you inhale, take one elbow. Exhale as you pull that elbow away from you to release through the tricep, through the upper back. Take an inhale as you reach up, exhale, other elbow, press it down. Nice deep breaths. You did amazing through the upper body today. I hope you're feeling great. You should be super proud of yourselves for showing up and doing this one and moving and taking time for yourself. We'll open our arms out wide, grab one elbow to release through that shoulder. Nice deep breaths with every exhale. Deepen that stretch by pressing into your elbow and then gently release. Or change sides as you exhale, pull it in closer. Nice deep breaths. That last exhale, deepen that stretch, press that arm closer to your chest. And then gently release, opening up the arms. We'll take our hands on our lower back, elbows out wide. Take an inhale as you look up. Exhale as you push your hands into your lower back. Releasing any tension through the shoulders, through the neck. Nice deep breaths. You can inhale looking forwards and exhale as you deepen into that stretch. Nice deep breaths. Amazing job. Then when you're ready, we'll have our knees nice and wide into the mat, fingertips walking forwards, sitting back in that child's pose, releasing through the shoulders, through the upper back. Nice deep breaths. With every exhale, you'll melt into that mat. And then when you're ready, gently coming up, finding that downward dog, piking the hips, releasing through the shoulders. Shift the weight forwards to that high plank, and then gently walk your hands to your feet. Take a little stretch by interlocking your fingers, lifting them up to the sky as much as you can. Releasing through the shoulders, through the back. If you need to bend your knees, you can. Nice deep breaths. And then gently release your arms to the floor. We'll slowly roll up from your tailbone, your lower spine, your middle spine. The last thing to come up is your upper spine, your neck, your head. Your arms can lift all the way up. Take a big inhale. Exhale, give yourself a little clap. You did amazing. Thank you so much for joining me. See you tomorrow.